Alright guys, I'm back with my WWE Raw review for the 21st of the 3rd, 2016. And this last episode of Raw was okay-ish. Like I said, we're 2 weeks into WrestleMania and nobody cares. In my opinion, nobody cares about this year's WrestleMania book because it's been so lackluster. Like, no one this time of the year, 2 weeks going into WrestleMania, you're supposed to be, yeah, excited for WrestleMania. You're supposed to be going, woo-hoo-hoo-hoo, and all that for WrestleMania. But I'm not excited for WrestleMania. Nobody else I spoke to on the YW and IWC is excited for this year's WrestleMania. I am not. Not many people I talked to on the internet have been. They're all saying it sucks. It's terrible build up. They're missing their big stars, like I said in the last video. Check out the last wrestling video I did, which was WrestleMania, which is WWE or underdogs at this year's WrestleMania. I talked about all of that in that video, so check that out. On my channel, check that out. Go, 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 go. So I'm going on to this Raw review this week. So Raw opened up with Stephanie coming out, and Stephanie was basically like, Triple H isn't going to be here tonight. He's got business to sort out and stuff, and she tells the fans that if you want a refund for not seeing Triple H tonight, then you got 1 minute to go back to the stands and get a refund. And then the fans boo and like saying boo, cause you know. And then Reigns comes out, and Roman Reigns, it looks like he's not coming to the crowd anymore. I don't know why. Maybe because fans are, I don't know, attacking him or something. I don't know what it is. Or maybe they don't want to have Roman Reigns attack the fan like CM Punk did. But I don't think Roman Reigns would do that. I don't know. But like I said, Reigns comes out through the title the normal way. And he talks about how, basically, he says that he's going to beat Triple H at WrestleMania. Stephanie cannot buy him to go into the Authority. And how, basically, if Triple H was there on Raw, then Roman Reigns would kick his ass all over Philadelphia, basically. And then, it was just basically, it was just a cheap pop. He gets booed out of the building, Roman Reigns. I mean, the thing is with this feud between Roman Reigns and Triple H, it's how they've done it. It's like, they had Triple H and Dean Ambrose. They had like a mini feud a couple of weeks ago. If they did that at the beginning of the year, and before even this whole Roman Reigns and Triple H thing began back late last year, then if they didn't book Triple H versus Roman Reigns before the Royal Rumble, like if they didn't like hint it before then, they could have done Triple H versus Roman Reigns at SummerSlam and have Dean Ambrose versus Triple H for the title at WrestleMania, because that would have been a way over feud than Roman Reigns versus Triple H at this year's WrestleMania. Because this year's WrestleMania for Triple H versus Roman Reigns, which is going to be your main event, is going to absolutely suck. Because number one, Roman Reigns is getting booed out of the building, and that is not good for your number one babyface in the company. Number two, the feud has been terribly drained away, and that's basically number three. It sucked. Basically, the feud between Roman Reigns and Triple H, it sucked, and it's just been thrown together because guys like John Cena are not there, Sting, I know The Rock's gonna be there, Stone Cold maybe there, Hogan, don't know, maybe. I've heard rumors he might come back for WrestleMania, but he's I don't know. So I don't know. But like I said, I think they should have gone with Triple H Dean Ambrose. That was an over feud a couple weeks ago for Roadblock, and you know what? They did that a few months earlier. Maybe this could be the main event. Triple H versus Dean Ambrose. Dean Ambrose is way over than Roman Reigns. I've said that for many years. I've not just said that this year. I've said that for many years. I think he's a better wrestler than Roman Reigns, and he's a better talker on the mic. Put it this way, I think I would prefer a Roman Reigns and Triple H and Dean Ambrose like mic off, them cutting promos against each other, than Roman Reigns and Triple H any day. So yeah, I know about that feud. It kind of sucks. So after that, we had Kevin Owens versus AJ Styles. This was a good match, a really awesome match, probably the best match on the show. They had the match on SmackDown. I didn't watch the SmackDown match they did last week, but that looked good. I watched it on WWE.com. I saw bits of it on the website, which would look really good. And I know they've wrestled a few times on the house show as well, but they have really good chemistry together, AJ Styles and Kevin Owens. And I wish that they had a few for the IC title WrestleMania, but they don't. It's going to be AJ versus Chris Jericho now, but that's going to be a good match anyway. But we've seen the match before between AJ and Jericho, but I'm not going to complain about the match. I mean, at least they've got a bit of storyline there, and at least AJ and Jericho can pull off a good match. So I'm not going to complain about a Jericho and AJ match again at WrestleMania. So I'm happy. It looks like Kevin Owens versus, well, a few other mid-carders at WrestleMania as well. But anyway, going on to this match, this was a good match. AJ tries to go for a springboard, and then Jericho distracts AJ, like he did on SmackDown. He says, "Why AJ Styles?" You know, like he's been doing last week as well, and the week before. And then AJ gets distracted. Kevin Owens throws him back in the ring and rolls him up for the win. It was, like I said, a good match. AJ and Kevin Owens had a really good chemistry together, and I like to see these two guys have a feud in WWE. They've had a few good matches on the indies, but they never feuded in WWE, and I would love to see these two guys feud in WWE, man. I think it would just be an awesome feud. I mean, if they wanted to have AJ heel, which I don't think they would do, it would be stupid, but they could do an AJ Styles heel turn and Kevin Owens babyface. You don't know, you could do either way, but I think it would be a good feud between AJ and Kevin Owens for SummerSlam, I think, this year. So, yeah, I mean, if you got AJ Styles for a multi-year deal, you better use him well, because basically he's having a good feud with Chris Jericho right now. You could put him in another good feud with Kevin Owens. Do not feud him to John Cena. That's going to bury him. So yeah, after that, Kevin Owens is in the ring, and then Sami Zayn comes out. Dolph Ziggler comes out, and he says that after basically last week, I don't know, it makes sense. Like he said last week, after I lost to Triple H, I should get an IC title. It's just something weird and stuff like that. And then The Miz came out, and I don't know why The Miz came out. Why does he think he should get an IC title match? Because number one, when was the last time The Miz won the match? I do not remember last time The Miz won a match. Number two, when was the last time he was in a decent feud? And number three, when was he actually relevant? I do not get that. But yeah, like I said, it was weird to see The Miz out there. And then Sami Zayn came out and thought, finally, this kind of makes sense now. It's going to be Sami Zayn versus Kevin Owens, which we all know is going to happen anyway. Which it should have been just Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn having a confrontation for the IC title at WrestleMania. But no, WWE don't want to see Kevin Owens versus Sami Zayn at WrestleMania because they probably don't think it's good business. It's better than the shit you've got on this year's WrestleMania card, put it that way. And then basically Sami Zayn says that he should get IC title shot because he's got a few wins and stuff, and he's got a good point in that. Who else came out? Somebody else came out of the ring. Who was it? Was it Zack Ryder? Stardust? I don't know. Some other person came. I don't know who else that other guy was. There was a few of them came out. It was Sami Zayn, Dolph Ziggler, The Miz. I don't know. If you guys know who that other guy was who came out in that segment with Kevin Owens after Sami Zayn, please leave it in the comment section below, guys, because I do not know. I don't know. I'm just going to remember things off the top of my head what I saw of Raw this week. It was that bad, I cannot remember that other guy. I'm sure it was Zack Ryder. I know Zack Ryder was in one match this week against Sin Cara in Stardust, and that was for the IC title, but then that got scrapped anyway. And then after that, like I said, that triple threat match between Zack Ryder, between Zack Ryder, Sin Cara, and Stardust. It's just a jobber match. Kevin Owens was on commentary. The other three wrestlers come down. Sami Zayn, The Miz, Dolph, they come down. Basically, Zack Ryder gets thrown into The Miz. The ref disqualifies Zack Ryder in a triple threat match. Like, last time I saw a triple threat match, it was no disqualification. I don't know what it is with these WWE wrestlers. Like, every time a wrestler gets attacked or something, or like somebody breaks up a pin, they have to DQ them. Is that like, have they got lack of time? No. What is that? Is it the lack of time, or are they not interested, or does nobody care about the rules anymore? I don't know. But it's something that WWE should stop. I mean, with a triple threat match, we've all known in the past, like we've all grown up to know, like triple threat matches are no disqualifications. I mean, Kevin Owens threw Zack Ryder into The Miz this past week, and basically he got DQ'd for it. And what the hell is all that about, man? And then after that, they do a video hyping the Shane McMahon and Undertaker feud at WrestleMania, which was a real good video though. I mean, you got John Cena talking about how Shane's fucking crazy, and then a few of them talking about Undertaker, like Edge was on the video and stuff like that. That was a real good video package they did for Shane and Taker. And then Vince comes out and says that if Taker cannot beat Shane at WrestleMania, then this will be Taker's last WrestleMania. A lot of people says that Shane's going to win this match. I've heard a lot of people talk about it this week. Like, people I've been talking to, I've been saying that, because it's in Texas, it's in Dallas this year, and it's in Texas, kind of Texas area, that this is going to be Taker's last WrestleMania, and then he's probably going to go in the Hall of Fame, which I probably think that might happen. If it does happen, then I think Shane's going to win this match, but if it doesn't happen and Taker wins the match, well, Shane's going to be probably still staying around anyway, because the ratings are sucking anyway, and because they haven't got John Cena, because apparently the rumors have been going around that John Cena isn't going to work WrestleMania. That's what I heard the rumor about, and then there's a rumor that he is going to work WrestleMania. So I don't know if them rumors about him not appearing at WrestleMania are true or not. But these are just the rumors I've heard about, because that's the reason why they brought AJ Styles in, and that's the reason why they brought Shane in, because obviously Sting's injured, John Cena's still injured, you got Cesaro injured, Randy Orton's injured, Seth Rollins injured, you got a ton of guys injured. That's why they brought Shane back, and they debuted AJ. And then we got Jericho vs Fandango. Jericho beats Fandango with the roll up. Oh, I don't know. I mean, this is how much Raw has bored me this week. I do not remember half of this shit. And then AJ basically distracts Jericho, but it doesn't work. AJ calls Y2 jackass and stuff like that. And after the match, after Jericho wins the match, he runs up the ramp with a cameraman. He goes, and then because AJ's trying to attack him and stuff, and then AJ gets a mic and AJ's like, "You want a match against me, Chris? Then you've got a match at WrestleMania 32." So and then after that, also we all know it's going to be AJ versus Chris Jericho, and that, in my opinion, has been the best undercard feud to be built up this year at WrestleMania. Size the Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn kind of thing. Apart from the Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens feud and the Jericho and AJ Styles feud, that's the only two feuds that have been excited for this year's WrestleMania, and that's kind of sad going into WrestleMania. Like, you go into WrestleMania and you see all these big matches hyped up and stuff. I know Dean Ambrose and Brock Lesnar's had a bit of good hype, I know that Brock and Dean Ambrose are trying to hype up the feud and stuff, but apart from that, not really much has happened. And then after that, Terry Funk gives Dean Ambrose a chainsaw. Then we get to the main event, which is Dean Ambrose. We get to a Triple H and Roman Reigns beatdown. It was so predictable. This was Stephanie meets Triple H in the parking lot. Triple H is in the car. They try to drive away. Roman Reigns is behind the garage gates, whatever. It was so predictable. Roman Reigns attacks Triple H. He beats him up. Whatever. I don't know. Like, stuff like that is so predictable. Like the guys getting attacked backstage, especially when they're in a big feud. So predictable. Ambrose, and then it's Ambrose versus Braun Strowman. Oh my god, this was such a bad main event. Not because of Dean Ambrose, and not because of Paul Heyman and commentary, but because of Braun Strowman. This guy is not a main event level. He's a mid-carder. I forgot one thing. The Big Show says about the Andre the Giant Battle Royal, and then Kane attacks him, so Paulie Kane's turn heel again for the 2000th time, whatever. And then basically we get back to the main event, where it's Dean Ambrose versus Braun Strowman. The match was fucking all over the place. It was just terrible. It was just a fucking clusterfuck mess. Dean Ambrose, the Whites end up trying to attack Ambrose. Ambrose gets the upper hand. Luke Harper did get a knee injury or something, or an ankle injury, or whatever it was, to his ACL. I hope you get better, Luke Harper. I mean, it kind of sucks for Luke Harper because he is a decent wrestler for a guy his size. I saw the pictures online, and yeah, he was actually clutching his ankle and that. I feel sorry for the guy because I've had injuries to my arm. I had broken arm a couple of years ago. I don't know if you guys remember that on YouTube. I was on YouTube at that point and I broke my arm. a couple years ago. If you guys don't remember, I did. But yeah, I did that, and when you break something or when you twist something, it's horrible, man, and it kind of sucks. I couldn't do anything for like 8 weeks when I broke my arm. Terrible. And then after that, after the Dean Ambrose Braun Strowman match, Dean Ambrose looks at Heyman and he goes, I'm just an advocate, I'm just an advocate. And that was so funny. That was the funniest thing on Raw tonight. That was very funny. So yeah, that was my WWE Raw review, guys, for the 21st of the 3rd, 2016. What do you guys think of the show? And happy Easter to everybody, and leave a comment in the comment section below, guys. So I'll talk to you guys right out.